Coming at you with number 6, everyone, we've got parents agree to invest $500 semi-annually in a fund that produces 10% every time their son earns grades high enough to be on the dean's list in university. So a bit of an incentive for their child to get good grades. And if their son makes the dean's list every semester, which would be 8 times in his college career, how much money will he have waiting for him in the account when he graduates 4 years later? So let's take a look at this one, and it's going to be $500 going in semi-annually, so that's 2 times a year. It's going to be a total of 4 years, and it's 10% interest rate. I can already tell you that this is not going to be a huge gain, everyone, because it's only a 4-year investment, and so remember that time is what matters. Time and the interest rate are what matter most. The interest rate is pretty good, but the time is very short. But it's going to be a growth that is better than putting it in a sock and shoving it under your mattress or something. So 0.10 divided by 2 is going to be 0.05. And MT is going to be 2 times 4, so 8. And let's go ahead and swing it in here and see what this is going to turn into, everyone. We've got S equals 500 times 1 plus I is 0.05 to the power of N, which is 8, minus 1 over 0.05. And so let's see what we end up with in terms of a value here. I think I need to copy my formula again because I copy and pasted something else a minute ago. Grab my formula. And we're looking for the future value. Stop bouncing around, Wolfram. We're looking for the future value. $500 is what's getting put in each time. I is 0.05. N is 8. And I is 0.05. So he's going to end up with $4,774 in the account. And 55 cents. So let's look at what the question was here again, just to make sure we're on track with that. How much will he have in the account 4 years later? So there will be $4,474.55 in the account. Okay. And if the young man takes his money and invests it back into the same investment without making any more contributions, so now this annuity is turning into compound interest, leaving it until he turns 65, how much would the account be worth? And so it looks like I didn't put an age of the person on here. Let's assume that at this point he's 22, and I will add that to the problem. When you receive it, it will be in there. So we're going to do a compound interest problem now, so another SERMTN. And first of all, how much did the parents gain by doing this? They gained about $474 because they invested $4,000. So not bad. $474 over 4 years. Money grows slowly initially in an investment. So he's going to start with a value of $4,474.55 in that account. The rate is going to remain 10%. The compounding periods are going to remain 2 times per year. The time is going to be from 22 to 65 is 43 years. I is R over M, N is MT. I can tell you this is going to grow gigantic because it's going to be in there for 43 years. It's going to get enormous. And so the 0.10 over 2 is going to be 0.05. And MT is going to be 2 times 43, so 86. And so our compound interest formula is S equals R to the power of 1 plus I, or R times 1 plus I to the power of N. And so S is equal to 44.7455 times 1 plus I is 0.05 to the power of N is 86. And so I'm just going to go ahead and type that in Wolfram. It's not too long of a formula. So S equals 4474.55 times 1 plus 0.05 to the power of 86. And I think that this is going to blow you away with how much this grows to be, everyone. That $4,474, which his parents put away for him getting good grades, is going to grow to be $297,186.51. 297, 186.51. So he will retire with 297, 186.51 in the account. And then I don't know if I asked this, but I'm going to. How much did the parents pay into the account? Yes, I did. And how much money did their investment gain for doing nothing over this time? So the initial investment of $4,000 grew crazy amount. Huh? The initial amount, the $4,000 turned into $297, 186, and so $4,000. The $4,000. I'm trying to figure out how I want to answer this. The $4,000 investment gained $293,186.51. So nearly $300,000 made for doing absolutely nothing other than leaving the initial investment in the account for 43 years. Pretty insane the way that money works and the way that all this sort of comes together, isn't it?